I'm now going to show you how to sew a concave and a convex together. That's an inward curve and an outward curve. Now, a lot of tapes are 1.5 centimeters wide. So you need to check yours to check that it is 1.5, but I use it quite often to mark a stitch line if I know I need to mark something that I want to stitch exactly for whatever reason. Like I actually need that turning point exactly there. So I've marked it with the pencil, and there's my turning point. The first thing I'm going to do is to do some stay stitching exactly here. So I start about 1.5 centimeters above the point, and I'm going to do some stay stitching, and that is to help so that when I do cut into that corner it doesn't unravel, especially on loose woven fabrics. That would be more necessary. Now I'm very careful to get it onto that pivoting point. I'm now turning and stitching in the other direction. That's all I need. I'm going to cut that off, and then you cut into that V. Please do not do that thinking you'll stop. You need scissors with a nice sharp point, and you're going to cut right into that V like that. Okay, now what happens is that's your right side. I'm putting right side to right side on here, and I now arrange it so that my point is in the right spot. I always start here at the point, and can you see that's not correct? That's a little bit out. So I'm going to go back until I've got that exactly. When I turn it, it's got to be exactly there and exactly there. It seems like an awful lot it has to open, but that is why this is one of the most difficult things you'll do, is to join a concave and convex with such an acute angle. Okay, and now I'm going to start stitching there. I'm not going to pin the rest of this. I find it easier if we stitch to that point and then turn it. Now again, you need to just stitch with your fabric on 15 millimeters. And the reason we needed the lines drawn before is because I wouldn't be able to find the 15 once we get past a certain point. Now I'm just holding that there, and I'm going to stitch until I get to my point. I often do it by hand just to make sure. There we are. Now I'm going to turn that, pull it across, put all that to the back, and because my needle's down, nothing's moved, I'm just going to carry on stitching. And there we have our corner. Now once you've pressed that, you have a beautiful set in acute angled concave and convex.